this really is a deadly karate chop. I don't think there's a hand strike that is more lethal than a good chop, and I'm going to illustrate it for you. But again, this is for illustrative purposes. We're in sport kickboxing here. There's not a lot of application for the chop in sport kickboxing, but for your well-rounded education as a martial artist, I'm sharing you with this deadly knowledge. Here we go. This is lots of fun, and it's important. All right, first thing, we want to protect our fingers by bringing them together. When they're together, they support each other as opposed to being apart. So I bring my fingers together. I bend them slightly at the knuckle, and here's what I do. I push these knuckles down, and I raise these knuckles up. Watch this. That's it. So when they're pushed down and these are up, this becomes rigid, becomes really hard, and that's one of the key elements of a good chop. Take my thumb and tuck it to the side so it's out of the way. In ridge hand, we put it across to hit with the ridge hand. For the chop, it's not that important because we're striking with this side. The knife blade of the hand is right here. And notice I've got the hand turned in. This would be incorrect because as I'm hitting, you'll see that kind of, it muddles it up. I'm hitting the forearm, I'm hitting the edge here. I don't want that. I want to take that knife edge and I want to stick it out there. But I typically won't do that until I'm just about to hit. So I'm coming down slow, down, down, down. At the last second, pop! The extra snap and velocity at the last second of driving the knife hand into the target. So again, what are the questions we ask? What's the footwork? Where's the power coming from? Well, it kind of depends on the chop. With the chop, if I'm bringing it down, I'm going to bring it just like I'm throwing a football or a baseball. It's going to be this action and then wham, straight down. So my weight will drop down. Remember that in martial arts? All power, physical power, comes from the use of your body weight, not just the weapon. So I don't want to chop with just the weight in my arm. I want my body to turn and my weight to drop as I'm driving that chop in. So I might also be striking across. I had a friend, Jim Harrison. He used to take a beer bottle, light it on fire, and then he would chop right through the thing. The bottom of the beer bottle would still be there, and the top had exploded away. So he would take this, and it would lead with the elbow and torque the body, whap, and go right through that thing. Finally, I could take the chop in this direction, boom, straight across here. So often, I can recall in high school, these guys always jacking me and stuff. I would get harassed in the back, and immediately I would drop. First thing I would do is pull my knee in here, protect my groin, bring this hand up in case there was a hand coming, but this hand was immediately ready, whap, to fire up and chop somebody in the throat if they were that close to me, or hit him in the solar plexus, or hit him in the groin. So the chop has tremendous applications. When we take the chop, let's take a look at some targets. Let's just, without the miss, please, just toss those over there, please. We're going to do this on the human body. Okay, here we go. Targets for the chop. Let's cut a little 45 facing me, please. Good. Great target, the collarbone. I can bring this thing up and down, so I might take the jab, or I'll take this hand and slap. I'll just slap, and then boom, right on the collarbone, attempting to break the collarbone. I could torque his elbow, boom, and bring it right into his throat, or even better, boom, into the solar plexus, which is a devastating shot. As I said before, somebody's coming, come over here, please. From behind, I hear something, I immediately would drop, prepare myself, and this thing's coming straight up here, or it's coming straight down here. So there's a lot of applications for the chop. In fact, of all the techniques that I teach, this is the one that can be the most lethal.